Hello students, welcome to Standard 9, Subject Mathematics, Chapter 14, Statistics. This is lecture number 3. We will see the example 3. In example 1 and 2, we have seen the last lecture in the topic, under the topic that is representation of data. Representation of data, as we have seen that data is represented. Why it is represented? Because the data, if it is in not easy form to understand, if it is given in raw data, like if we are collecting from somewhere the data, so how to represent it so the reader can understand it. So that type of examples we have done 1 and 2. Now the third example is here. It is example 3. 100 plants each were planted in 100 schools during one Mahotsav. After 1 month, the number of plants that survived were recorded as follows. This is the record is given of 100 schools, and in each school 100 plants were planted in one Mahotsav. So they are 100 schools, and in each of the schools total 100 plants were planted. Here the record is given for that survived plants only. So after 1 month, when checked again, in all 100 schools 100 plants were planted, and after 1 month when it is checked, the record was for the survived plants were this way. Like in the first school 100 plants were planted, in all the school 100 plants were planted. So in the first school 95 plants were survived and 5 plants were not survived. That way you understand. In second school 67 plants survived. In third school 28 plants survived. In fourth school 32 plants survived. That way the data is here we have. So if you see, this data is in first glance it looks so large, and if we read it again at 100, all the data we have to read and we have to understand, it is a more complicated way of presentation is given. So we have to represent the data in easily understandable. We want to represent this data in easily understandable form. So with the solution of this question, with the solution of this example, we will some terms also define in this as well as. So to represent such large amount of data in easily understandable form, we condense it. So large data, we have to condense it into the groups like 20 to 29, 30 to 39, 90 to 99. Now why these type of groups only, and why we have to start with 20 to 29 only, and why we have to end it 90 to 99 only? For that, here we have the reason, since our data is from 23 to 90. Now what is this 23 to 90? So in this whole data, first of all we have to see that what is the minimum number and maximum number. Two numbers you have to find out. So if you read it all very carefully, every data, 90 is the greatest number, here the maximum, and you will find the least number is, this all is 23. So here, now the data, 100 data, this 23 is the least and 90 is the maximum or greatest. So we have to make the group in such a way that this least data, from there it should start, and from this greatest, on this greatest number it should end. So in 20 to 29 the 23 will come, so it will start will be, and in 90 to 99 this 98 will come, so it will end only. So this type of groups we can make. These groupings, this type of, if we are making the groups, these groups are called classes or class intervals. These groups are called class intervals or classes, and their size means the gap is called the class size or class width. From here you can see 20 to 29 and 30 to 39, 90 to 99. So in each of the two consecutive 10 sizes are there, 10 gaps are there. So this 10 in this case is called the class size of this type of class. This type of class, its class size is 10 because the gap is of 10. So 10 in this case is the class size or class width. So this way, in this para we have understood about what are the classes and what are the class size. In this para, in each of these classes that we have made, the least number is called lower class limit and the greatest number is called the upper class limit. For example, in 20 to 29 class, this first class I have to do, in 20 to 29, least number is 20 and the greatest number is 29. So the least number 20 is the lower class limit, it is called for this class, and 29, the greatest number, is called the upper class limit. Similarly, for the second class also you can take, for example, if we take this class 30 to 39, this lower class limit is 30 and upper class limit is 30. So on, and in the last class 90 to 99, lower class limit is 90 and upper class limit is 99. So that way we have understood in this paragraph that what is the lower class limit and what is the upper class limit. So understanding these terms with the example, actually for the understanding purpose we have written this the definitions here. If the question is asked in exam, no need of define these all terms, but for our understanding, what are the class size, what are the limit, what are the lower class limit, upper class limit, we have taken these definitions with the example. If you are asked in exam, you have to write this solution only. You have to make the table only. This table shows the representation of this data in easily understandable form. This is only for your knowledge for 1 mark question and for to understand well that this defines. So this is the solution we have now. So as we have seen, we have to condense this whole 100 data in classes or in groups. So class we have to make from 29 to 20 to 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49, 50 to 59, 60 to 69, 70 to 79, 80 to 89, 90 to 99. Now the question again we will see why we have to start with 20 to 29, because its least number is 23, that should come in this, it will come in this. And it ends on 90 to 99 because its greatest number is 98, this will come in this last one. Now the concept of telemark, you know, in the second example also we have done this telemark. With the use of telemark, we will find out how many survived plants in each of these groups comes. So first of all we start with the 95. 95 will come in which group? In 90 to 99. So one telemark will do for 99, right? Then 67. 67 it will come here. 28 here. Sorry. 28 will come in this group, 20 to 29. 32 will come in 30 to 39. 65 in 60 to 69. 65 again the same, 60 to 69. 69 is in 60 to 69. 38 3 is in 30 to 39. 98 in this last 90 to 99. 96 is also in that last 90 to 99. Then second row 76 in 70 to 79. 42 in 40 to 49. 32 in 30 to 39. 38 again in 30 to 39. 42 is in 40 to 49. 40 is in 40 to 49. Again 40, so again 40 to 49 in that. 69 is in 60 to 69. This fifth number, every fifth number for the bunch we are making this with. The fives bunch it is 1, 2, 3, 4 and fifth number is 69 comes. Then 95 is in last 90 to 99. 92 in again in the last 90 to 99. So fifth one again. This way will be. Second row is also completed. Now 75 is in 70 to 79. 83 is in 80 to 89. 76 is in 70 to 79. 83 is in 80 to 89. 85 is in 80 to 89. 62 is in 60 to 69. 37 is in 30 to 39, fifth one this way. 65 is in 60 to 69. 63 again 60 to 69. 42 in 40 to 49. So this is fifth one. Third row is completed. Now fourth row 89 is in 80 to 89. 65 is in 60 to 69. 73 is in 70 to 79. 81 is in 80 to 89. Fifth one this way. 49 is in 40 to 49. 52 is in 50 to 59. 64 is in 60 to 69. Fifth one again. 76 is in 70 to 79. Fifth one this way. 83 is in 80 to 89. 92 is in 90 to 99. 93 is in 90 to 99. 68 is in 60 to 69. 52 50 to 59. 79 is in 70 to 79. 81 is in 80 to 89. 83 is again 80 to 89. 59 is 50 to 59. 82 is in 80 to 89. 75 is 70 to 79. 82 is 80 to 89. From this way. 86 is 80 to 89. 90 in this. 44 49. 62 60 to 69. 31 30 to 39. 36 30 to 39. 38 in the same. 42 is 40 to 49. 39 is in 30 to 39. 83 is in 80 to 89. Next 87, here we have it will be 80 to 89. 56 50 to 59. 58 in the same fifth one. 23 the least number in the first group. 35 30 to 39. 76 70 to 79. 83 80 to 89. 85 in the same fifth one. 30 30 to 39. 68 60 to 69. Next 69 60 to 69. 83 80 to 89. 86 80 to 89. 43 40 to 49. 44 45 40 to 49. 39 30 to 39. 83 80 to 89. 75 70 to 79. 66 60 to 69. 83 80 to 89. 92 is in 90 to 99. 75 in 70 to 79. This is 89 is in 80 to 89. This is 66 60 to 69. 91 90 to 99. This way. 27 is 20 to 29. 88 is in 80 to 89. 89 in the same group, 80 to 89. 93 is in 90 to 99. 42 is in 40 to 49. Last 53, 50 to 59, 69, 60 to 69, 90 is in 90 to 99, 55 in 50 to 59, 66 is in 60 to 69, 49 is in 40 to 49, 52 is in 50 to 59, 83 is in 80 to 89, 34 is in 30 to 39, and 36 is in the same. Yes, 30 to 30. Now, from the use of telemark, we can use you can write the number of schools in which the number of plants from 20 to 29 survived are totally 3 here. 5, 5, 10 and 4, 14. 5, 5, 10 and 2, 12. 5 and 3, 8. 5, 5, 5. 15 and 3, 18. 5, 5, 10. 5, 5, 5, 20. 5, 5, 5, 5, 20 and 2, 3, 23. And this 5, 5, 10 and 2, 12. So this way, total number of schools in each of these groups survived plants are, this way we have categorized, and now we can understand it very easily. That 20 to 29 plants are survived in 3 schools. 30 to 39 plants, between that the survived plants are in 14 schools. This way, well categorized, and it is easily understandable form, and these are totally 100 plants. Right? Total 100 plants categorized this way. So now it is in easily understandable form, that is called frequency distribution table. Using the telemark, we have to represent the data this way. It will take the time, very patiently, very calmly you have to do this. One by one we have to put our mark, telemarks here, and don't forget it when you are doing this telemark. In continuous level you have to do, don't give it up, otherwise you will forget on which number you have marked. So it is suggested that it is advisable for you to that whenever you are using this telemark, you have to do it very carefully and continuously, putting the mark on each of the number, and there also you do the mark, so it will not be wrong, or it will not be any mistake from your side. So then the table will be perfectly done. So you are suggested to write this answer of example 3. This is only the solution, but these are the definitions we have written. For example, we have taken this example in that, so you can understand it very easily. In exam also, these type of definitions related questions are asked in 1 mark, and this question can be asked of 2 or 3 marks. So you are supposed to write it and understand it. Thank you.